Andrew Garfield is doing the rounds and of course talking about Spider-Man and Spider-Man No Way Home. Garfield was also recently on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and he was directly asked about the leaks and him returning in Spider-Man No Way Home. And he has a interesting answer, and they play it off as comedy. But let's talk about why this is sus, as the people say. It's interesting, right, that Andrew Garfield has said more about Spider-Man and talked and been willing to talk more about Spider-Man in the last 2 months than the entire 6 years since he had the falling out with Sony and was fired. Well, the subject of Sony and Spider-Man was brought up by Fallon, and he asks him about the leaked photos and about him returning as Spider-Man in No Way Home. And Andrew Garfield first plays it sort of dumb, like, oh, what are you talking about? And then they, of course, talk about the leak, and Fallon says it was deleted off the internet, and Garfield says that he did see and hear about the photo, and that it's photoshopped, and that he's trying to manage expectations. And they joke about it being erased off the internet and all that. Now, let's be clear about this. As people have pointed out before, where there was things like that were clearly photoshopped and they didn't want to get in legal trouble, they would toss it up on the show. Here they did not. There was no acknowledgement of it. What makes this even worse is that there's actual video of that scene that they're referencing. It's a quick clip, like a second long, but you can see it's definitely in motion and it's not doctored. People have done the video analysis just like they do the photo ones, and it checks out. So, again, you have to believe what you want to believe and what you think will happen. But again, there's just so much that lines up in the favor of him appearing in this film that, you just gotta kind of look at it with the fact that they can't confirm anything. They can't do anything like saying, oh yeah, I'm going to appear in the third act of the film. No, they got to deny it, because what would be the point of spoiling it and then getting sued into the ground? Especially for an actor like Andrew Garfield, who already had a major falling out with Sony once that was very public, and it literally made him, and you read those old reviews, lose his passion and love for Spider-Man. It finally seems to be back. Why? I guess we'll find out later this year, when we see if he appears in the film or not. But you got to consider that if Disney was involved with bringing him back, he's making good with Disney. And that's the company you want to make good with. So I suppose we will know soon enough, and soon enough can't come soon enough.